Yes. I have a new taste test for y'all. Now, it's not gonna be the happiest taste test. It's quite upsetting. I'm trying to hold it together right now. In case if you have not heard, Taco Bell, yes, Mr. Bell himself, they are discontinuing about, I think, 14 or 15 items on their menu. Discontinuing, guys. They're gonna be gone off the menu. And it's not just little small items. It's the Quesarito, the loaded grillers. I'll go through the whole list, but it's very upsetting. And I decided to taste test everything that is leaving the menu as a farewell and a goodbye to these items that were very important in my life. They were, baby, don't laugh. He's giggling over there. He doesn't understand the love me and Taco Bell share. He's jealous of it. You just called this video stupid? So yes, I'm just gonna taste test each item one last time, say goodbye to each one, tell y'all my honest opinions on each one before they go. And I think most of these items are leaving in August. So if you want to, go grab them as well. This is not sponsored at all, but I'm just saying, this is like a warning, they are leaving. I'm just letting you know. So anyways, the menu items that are leaving the menu, wait. The items that are leaving the menu are, cue the sad music, a little violin moment right now. The grilled steak soft taco. I mean, did we ever really know her? I didn't, but anyways. The 7-layer burrito, the Nacho Supreme, the beefy Fritos burrito, the spicy tostada, the triple layer nachos, the spicy potato soft taco, softer than my turds, the cheesy fiesta potatoes, the loaded grillers, including the cheesy potato griller and the beefy nacho griller, the chips and dips, which is like the chips and cheese, the chips and pico de gallo, and the chips and guacamole, the mini skillet bowl, and the quesarito. But the quesarito does say this will be taken off the menu in restaurants, but still available via web or app order. Okay, that's not totally leaving, but it's kind of leaving. Okay, so anyways, those are the items that are being discontinued. I have them all right here, besides 2 of them. For some reason, my local Taco Bell did not have the spicy tostada, which I love so much. I was very upset about that. I'm never gonna taste it again. That is so upsetting. And the mini skillet bowl, which is like a little breakfast item, didn't have that right now either. So I got everything else. It's all in this big bag. I'm gonna debox it all right now. I'm gonna try to hold it together. I will be talking about the prices in today's video, but I will not be talking about the calories. I want to remember these items for their flavor. Shut up. And not for the fat they put into this fat ass. I love my live studio audience. We love this. Full house who? Okay. Let's dig in. By the way, I did get this delivered, and of course I'm gonna be kind of putting all the food into the oven before I eat it, so it's all kind of like a little extra disinfected, at least in my eyes. Like I always do, y'all keep taking Rona precautions, please. I say it every video, and I will keep saying it until people actually listen. So it says sealed for you. They know this video is special to me, so they put that sticker. And wear that proudly. Sealed for me. So here are the cheesy fiesta potatoes. This item has always been such an underrated item, but it's always been one of my favorites. I always got it, and I'm so upset it's leaving. A lot of the potato items are leaving. I don't know about the breakfast menu, like potato items, but all the main menu ones are going, and it's so upsetting. These are the triple layer nachos. If you don't know what they are, they just have beans, red sauce, and nacho cheese on them. I love them. I think that they're simple and delicious. This is the Nacho Supreme. Now, I'm not that upset about this one, only because they're not taking away the Nacho Bel Grande, which is just a big version of this. This is just like the mini version. Ariana Grande's Nacho Bel Grande. But it does have all the same toppings. It has beans, sour cream, tomatoes, meat, nacho cheese, so it's just like the mini version, so that one's not that sad. We're okay with that. This is one of the burritos. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful it is. It looks so alive. So I think this is the 7-layer burrito, but I'm gonna look more into that later. Another burrito, this is a really skinny one, so it must be one of the grillers. Listen, I'm honestly not that sad about the, oh wait, this is a taco. I was gonna say I'm not that sad about the grillers leaving because they were always way too small for me. Like, bitch, it's like half a burrito. Anyways, this is the spicy potato soft taco. If you have not had it, you guys have to try it before it leaves. It was always one of my favorites, and it has this delicious spicy sauce on it. Oh my god. Here we have all the different chips. We got 3 different sets to go with the cheese, guacamole, and pico de gallo. Now, I am not 100% sure if like the actual dips themselves are leaving or the chips. I just think that like an actual like menu item that says chips and that and chips and this, those are leaving. But I think that they're keeping all the sauces and all the chips. So I'm sure you can ask for a side of those. I don't know. We have the guacamole, which I got only to say goodbye to, but I've never really liked it. It tastes like a big booger. And then we have the pico de gallo, which I haven't had in a while. I forget if it's good or not. And the nacho cheese, we love that for us. We have another burrito. It's really flat. It must be one of the grillers, but we'll see which one it is. It's like, look how flat. How is that a burrito, guys? That is. This is the ass of a Karen. Here's another burrito. I'll look into all the burritos later, like I said. And another burrito. It must be another griller. Now this one feels kind of heavy. That must be the potato one. We love that. Now this is of course the quesarito. I have not had this in years, but I'm so excited for it, guys. If you don't know what it is, it's like 2 tortillas with like cheese between them, and then it has of course like burrito stuff inside. So, and then last but not least, we have the steak taco right here. Okay, perfect. So did I get everything? Let me see. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. I think I got 13 items. So guys, I'm gonna get my thumbnail, of course, and then I'm going to pop everything into a tray and put it into the oven and just put it at a low temperature for like 5 or 10 minutes just to kill any extra bacteria just in case. And then I'm gonna start taste testing everything, and it's gonna be an emotional journey, but I know you guys have my back and I have yours. You know, if you're going through it, because the quesarito isn't gonna be there for you, I'll be there for you. Okay, so I got my thumbnail and I put all the food into the oven and it all got real crispy, real hot. One precaution tip that I will say is that even if you don't want to do the whole oven thing, at least take your takeout food out of the packaging just in case, because the packaging could have germs on it. So there's a little tip for y'all. Okay, so let's just start with an appetizer. Let's try the 3 dips with the chips. And during this video, I'm gonna tell you guys all my thoughts on each item and why they're leaving, like why I think they're leaving. By the way, side note, I did get this whole video idea from one of my amazing subscribers. I don't remember who they were. It was someone during one of my live streams. And they were like, Timmy, did you hear about Taco Bell, discontinuing all this? You should taste test all of it. And I was like, great idea, but I forgot who it was. So if it was you, please tell me in the comments and I will thank you down below. By the way, last side note, I am on Patreon. On Patreon, you can get all my music. There's a secret Twitter and Instagram where I talk to you almost daily. We have one-on-one like video calls, things like that. So go check it out. The link will be at the top of the description. Thank you to everyone that supports me. I love y'all so much. Okay, so yes, allegedly all these chips and dips are leaving. It is the chips and guacamole, the chips and pico de gallo, and the chips and nacho cheese sauce. The chips and nacho cheese sauce on Grubhub is $1.69. The guacamole and chips $1.59, and the pico de gallo and chips $1.59. So I have to be honest, before I started filming, I did take a few chips and nacho cheese because y'all know I love this so much. I get this literally every time I go to Taco Bell. And I'm so sad it won't just be like an actual option on the menu anymore. It gives you the nacho experience without having to buy a big whole plate of nachos with all those toppings. You know what I mean? So this one like breaks my heart. Y'all know me, I love that processed, fake tasting nacho cheese. Now let's try the pico de gallo. I think I've had it before, but I don't remember what it tastes like. Let's see. It's all right. It's obviously by far the healthiest dip you can get. Well, that you could get. But it doesn't feel flavorful enough to have as the main dip. It doesn't. It feels like a topping. Let me just say, of course, I've had most of these items. Like literally most of them. But I don't care, this is a farewell taste test and it's happening, so. Guacamole, I've never liked Taco Bell's guacamole. For some reason, it's slimy. Like slimy, I don't know why. It's just a weird like stretchy texture. Guacamole should not be stretchy, period. It's also way too limey. It doesn't even taste like avocado, it just tastes like lime dip, which I love lime, but this is guacamole. It should taste like avocado. So the dips, I'm gonna miss the cheese. These two, don't really care about. Not a big deal to me. Leave the menu, goodbye, I don't care. Little boogery guacamole, we don't know her. Now let's try one of the burritos. So I'm just gonna grab a burrito and figure out which one it is because I'm really not sure what's what here. So let's just grab this one, okay? Let's open her up. Ooh, I see rice. Oh, this is the beefy Fritos burrito. Yes, okay, so have I actually had this? I'm not sure. It is only $1, it's on their value menu. And if I haven't had it, I am glad that I'm trying it before it's leaving. Okay, the rice looks good. The beef looks good. The Fritos are normal Fritos, not the red ones. Usually they use the red ones, but these are normal. And they're nice and soggy, which I do like in a burrito. So that is fine with me. It is gonna be a different experience rather than the red one. So let's see. Honestly, I'm not upset this one's leaving, to be honest. It's okay. It's very dry. It really lacks sauces. I do think it has maybe nacho cheese sauce in there. It lacks some sour cream or maybe some red sauce would be good in this. It is definitely not bad, but I feel like the Fritos really soak up any kind of moisture there is in there, and it just kind of makes it just like a Sahara moment, you know? So no, I'm not sad this one's leaving. This one can go. I'll be fine with it. Like, it is not a big deal to me. Let me give it one more bite in a different section just to be fair, because the ingredients in these burritos are always kind of not dispersed well. So let's see. Okay, that was so weird. People are gonna drag me for that. Whenever I take a weird bite out of something, everyone's like, that triggered me! I'm sorry, you do you, babe. It grew on me a little bit. Still not sad that it's leaving, but it does kind of have its own special flavor that the other burritos don't have. It's just very kind of Frito-y and kind of like mysterious. I don't know. Let's try one of the tacos, guys. Let's do the spicy potato soft taco now. Okay, so yes, I did bake it so all the cheese melted. That looks so good. So it's called the spicy potato soft taco, and it was $1. It was on the value menu, which is amazing. We love that. And I have had it a bunch of times. It's pretty iconic. It's like fried potatoes, cheese, lettuce, and some kind of spicy sauce. I'm not sure what it is, but you can see it right there. I feel like this has always been kind of an unknown item that like no one actually gets, but it's really good, and it's perfect for like vegetarians, honestly. Okay, I think it's their chipotle sauce. It has like a chipotle taste to it. So good. The potatoes are so crispy, and yes, it is kind of dry, but in a good way. The good thing about this though, the sauce really calms everything down and just kind of gives it like a French fry in a taco vibe, and it's so good. Like, guys, make sure to get this before it leaves, because that was a lot of sauce right there. Everyone should try this before it's gone. I think it's great. If you love potatoes, you'll love this. What a bittersweet taste test. This is also delicious, and I'm so upset. Next up, let's try one of the nachos. Let's do the more simple nachos, the triple layer nachos. So I did put them on these weird trays, but y'all, it works. How cute, right? It's actually a Tupperware lid. The triple layer nachos were also on the value menu. Now, I am noticing that a lot of value menu items are being discontinued. Now, I'm hoping that they're gonna add more value menu items and not just make that menu smaller, because that would suck. Like, a lot of people use the value menu to eat on a budget, you know? So I'm hoping that they add different items. And they're not just like deleting these. So these nachos are kind of upside down. They have nacho cheese, refried beans, and the iconic Taco Bell red sauce. I'm gonna get one that has everything on it. I love me a soggy nacho, so we love that. Now these I've only had like a few times, but y'all, they're good. Very simple, but very good. It's like, picture a simple Taco Bell bean burrito on nachos instead of in a tortilla. That's just what it tastes like. And I'm really actually gonna miss these. I think they're a great option. Now, technically, you could still get these if you order the Nacho Bel Grande without meat, sour cream, tomatoes, and then you add red sauce, which sounds kind of complicated. But also, would the price be lower? Because this is $1, but a Nacho Bel Grande is what, like $3 or $4? So, I don't know. Either way, these will be missed, and they're delicious. And they're actually probably easy to make at home. You just get some of the Taco Bell sauce packets, refried beans, and nacho cheese, and that's it. By the way, guys, of course, at the end of the video, I'm gonna rank every item from worst to best and tell you guys which one I'm gonna miss the most. Let's do another burrito. I'm just gonna grab one once again and see what it is. Let's do this one, the very flat one. Oh, I see the red chips. Okay, this must be the beefy nacho griller. So, like I said, all the grillers I think are leaving. And if you haven't had them, they're basically small versions of a burrito. Just like very flat and very small. And how much was it? $1.99. So this is somehow double the price of the beefy Fritos burrito, which is much thicker and larger and heavier and has more stuff in it. That's weird. Okay, maybe because the chips are red, I don't know. So I see beef, chips, I don't see rice or anything. It's just beef, chips, and different sauces and like nacho cheese and stuff like that. That is barely any filling. Very interesting. I don't know if I've ever had this. Anyways, let's try it. Eating from the center once again because that's where all the good stuff is. Oh, it's much better than the beefy Fritos burrito. Much. Even though it doesn't have rice, the chips and meat go so well together. That's all it really needs. And this one has much more sauce on it, so it doesn't feel as dry. And the flavor is very good. There's like a lot of saucy flavor in there. So this one is so much better than that one. I'm kind of snatched. Now, is it worth $2? No, I think this is worth $1. Am I sad it's leaving? I'm sad about the flavor, but honestly, I think that the loaded grillers were always a very weird concept. It's like half empty burritos. Like, how does that make sense? Just because it's grilled? I don't know. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items left. What the hell? This is going too fast. Don't leave me! Next up, let's do the grilled steak soft taco. So this taco is $2.59. It is their steak, allegedly. I don't know what it is. So this is it. That is a pretty decent portion of the steak. They do put avocado ranch on it and lettuce, tomato, cheese, all that. Now, I've never been a fan of Taco Bell steak. I never have. It is my least favorite meat from Taco Bell. I would rather have beans than their steak. But I had to try it one last time because it is leaving. Let's see if I like it more now. Who knows? But I don't know, guys. We'll see. No. No. I don't like their steak. I don't. I don't think it's good quality. I don't think it has good flavor. I think it actually has a slight fishy taste, and I don't know why it does, but it does, at least in my opinion. It's like fishy, greasy tasting. It's just not good. It doesn't have flavor. Their shredded chicken has amazing flavor. Their ground beef has amazing flavor. Their steak, it's just not it for me. And the avocado ranch doesn't even come through. It just tastes like nothing. So I'm fine with this leaving. I think it's trash, to be honest, and I'm not here for it. No offense, Mr. Cow, but you're not delicious. The crunchy tortilla is good though because I put it in the oven. Next up, let's try another burrito. Let's do this mamacita, whatever that is. Oh my God, it's so sealed. What a secretive queen. Oh my gosh, okay, so that is the loaded potato griller. So this griller has tons of potatoes, sour cream, nacho cheese, and I think that might be it. See, like these like grillers are just like something random in a tortilla. You know what I mean? It's just not like a full burrito. So it's actually called the cheesy potato griller, not the loaded, and it's $1.99 once again. That is very odd to me. It has no protein in it. It should be so much cheaper than that. But I guess the grilling process adds, I don't know. So let's see how it is. Okay, that is it. I'm gonna miss you. Oh, this one will be missed. It's a loaded griller. It has barely anything in it, but it works. Do you know why? They put a lot of potatoes, a lot of sour cream, and a lot of nacho cheese. And the thing is, if they didn't put all that sour cream and nacho cheese, it would be very dry, not good at all. But because they do, it tastes like a baked potato in a tortilla. It's too good. Like, too good. One of my favorites today. Oh my God, I'm really gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss you. And I barely got to enjoy you. I always went for the cheesy potato burrito, which was basically this, but with beef also. So it was beef, potatoes, sour cream, and nacho cheese. And I never really got to enjoy this loaded potato griller. It is so good. I'm very upset. I'm upset you're leaving. Next up, let's do the Nacho Supreme. So like I said before, it's basically the Nacho Bill Grande, but just shrunken down. It is $2.99, which I think that the Nacho Bill Grande should be that much, and this should be like $1.99. I'm just saying. It does have meat, beans, nacho cheese, sour cream, and tomatoes. And y'all, I've always been a huge stan of the Nacho Bill Grande, so the Nacho Supreme is like the same thing to me. I'm gonna probably be snatched, okay? If you like nachos, like, you know, like trashy kind of nachos, like not real cheese nachos, you'll love this. It's so good. The meat, the cheese, the everything. It's iconic. I'm not too sad about this one leaving because the Nacho Bill Grande, like I said 100 times, is still there. So I'm like, I'm fine with this leaving. I don't care. Now, I will say, random side note, am I the only one that prefers like trashy nachos to like real cheese nachos? Real cheese nachos are not it. Normal shredded cheese does not have enough flavor to carry nachos through. They need trashy nacho cheese to be real nachos. Is that just me? It's like, for example, Cheesecake Factory, they make these like fancy nachos and they always look so good, but then you eat it and it's like, I'm just chewing on a big blob of melted cheese. And it's like, no, I want nacho cheese. We only have 3 items left. It's the 7-layer burrito, the Quesarito, and the cheesy fiesta potatoes. Let's do the, I think this is the 7-layer burrito. I think. It's very large and thick. Let me see. Yeah, I see beans. Yeah, that's a 7-layer burrito. So the 7-layer burrito is leaving. It was $3.39, which is a lot for a meatless burrito. It has beans, 3 cheese blend, guacamole, I think sour cream, and some other things, but it doesn't have meat, I don't think. I haven't had this one in a while. Back in the day, I don't think I was a big fan of it because it doesn't have a ton of flavor, but let's see. Okay, yeah. The 7-layer burrito is not it. It's never been it. We've never known her. I don't know how it's lasted on the menu this long. It's not very good. I love Taco Bell's beans, but they don't have a lot of flavor. They don't. So when you just have beans as the main thing instead of a seasoned meat, it doesn't carry the whole burrito through. And another issue is the consistency. Everything in this burrito is mushy. There's no crunch. There's no density. It's just mush. So that's another issue for me as well. I'm not gonna miss this burrito. 7 layers, more like 6. Because that's the devil's number, and you don't deserve 7 because that's the Lord's number. It's just not as good as it sounds. Like 7-layer burrito, oh, that sounds great. No, it's just beans and some random toppings. I don't know. Mushy, mushy. Oh. We have 2 items left, guys. The cheesy fiesta potatoes and the quesarito. Let's save the quesarito for last, okay? So the cheesy fiesta potatoes, which I did just kind of flip into here, are $1.59. They should be $1, to be honest. Pretty small. And they're just potatoes, sour cream, and nacho cheese. I need a fork. All the forks are dirty, so I need a spoon. So yes, it's just potatoes and toppings, but I got this as a side so many times with like my meal. That will be missed. I truly am upset. I don't know why they're discontinuing so many potato items. I think it's very wrong. This is so good. It's just the perfect side. It's just delicious potatoes with toppings. I love that. It's perfect. And now it's gonna be gone. And that's upsetting. There's like no way to like recreate that at Taco Bell. It's either they have the potatoes or they don't, you know? Last but not least, we have the quesarito. This is $3.19, which I think is a fair price for it because you get like the quesadilla around it and all the fillings. It has like beef, I think rice, and a few other toppings. I haven't had it in so long though, I'm so excited. Oh my God, okay. So, as you can see, the cheese is in between the tortilla. I haven't had this in so long. It's great, it's very good. It's like nacho cheese, not like melted cheese, it's nacho cheese. The rice is great, the beef is great. I do think it needs some more sauce maybe. That's all it needs, but it's still very good. And you know, it isn't going off the menu completely, it's just kind of going off the menu. If it was gone completely, I would miss it, so. Well guys, that was our discontinued taste test. It was so much fun, such a great farewell. I'm now gonna rank all the items from worst to best on which one I'll miss the least and which one I'll miss the most, okay? So I think that the item I'll miss the least is the steak taco. I don't think it's good. It is not worthy. And then I'm gonna have to go with the guacamole, kind of trash. And then the pico de gallo, kind of trash as well. And then I think the 7-layer burrito, not good in my opinion. And then the beefy frito burrito. Everything else was very good, so I think I'm gonna have to go with the quesarito next. Wow, it's like kind of in the middle there. And then the 3-layer nachos, and then the nacho cheese, and then the beefy griller thingy, and then the Nacho Supreme. Wow, okay, so all 3 potato items are the top 3 items. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna have to go with the spicy potato soft taco, so good. The final 2 are the cheesy fiesta potatoes or the potato griller. It's like the same item, but like one has a tortilla. I think that the winner, the one I'm gonna miss the most, I think will have to be the simple cheesy fiesta potatoes. They're so good, guys. Like, they're incredible. They're the best side they have or had. And I'm so upset they're leaving. Like, it's not fair. So anyways, which item are you guys gonna miss the most? Let me know in the comments below. Check out my Patreon if you're interested in talking to me more. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. I love you so much. Ooh.